Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Whoa.
Try to take over the...
Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and 10 pants less from the kickoff to the final whistle blow. We'll take the 2 and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With the laugh and the cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques, just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise the road, from sideline jokes to post-match tales. All big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our skies. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer. Yeah!
Wasted world of sports, eh?
Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Tedesco's butt crack.
Ahoy!
He's nearly taken security's head off.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.
Wasted Water Sports, ahoy, welcome back. Final game of the evening. Roosters about to take on the Raiders. Matty Colkin, ahoy, mate. Thank you so much for following us over to the Twitch. Heel Fries, ahoy, buddy. Ashton Curtis, ahoy.
Market thing.
Jim Condon, ahoy. Let's see what Ricky's Green Goblins can do to the Roosters. Nothing is my prediction. Why do you have not what? Do what now? Say who? When?
You know how in the last game I was like, how do you do the player A or player B?
Oh, yeah, the combo. Okay, yeah, you've got to
where's
scroll
that?
down to the player combo markets.
Yeah, I don't have it. I've got exact minute of last try, exact minute of first try, player A, B, and C to combine for 4+, player A, B, and C to combine for 3+, first, second, or third try scorer, pick your own line, first try scorer, team score double, margin, total
I think you're in the
total
top
back
markets
lines.
tab. Don't be. I think it sounds like you're in the top markets tab. Go away from the top markets tab. Go specifically to the player combo markets. It's a tab of its own.
It is. The fact that you know that just by listening to me read that menu is
I don't
concerning.
have a problem. Who says I have a problem? I have a beautiful, profitable problem.
Do we go with Tamale, Tupo, or Marky Mark, or do we go with Savage, Tupo?
Well, before you decide that, very quickly, Jeremiah Wilkes, ahoy. Jim Condon, as I already said, ahoy. And Heel Fries, Gamer Mel, ahoy there.
Ahoy, 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 everybody, ahoy.
And let's see, what have we got going on over at the Facebook? Probably nothing yet. It's a bit early for Facebook. Facebook doesn't sort of pick up until about the 15-minute mark. All right, so I have gone for Marky Mark, Nwanga Nitawase, Ethan Strange, a combo with Sandon Smith. A combination with Sandon Smith and our good friend Sebastian Chris. And Daniel Tupou comboed with Hudson Young.
Billy Smith or Robert Toyer?
Ooh. Well,
I'm going to go
I was going to say I would go Toyer because of the left edge, but the way things have been going this weekend, he's been named on the left edge. Watch him come out and play on the right edge now.
No, I'm going to go Toyer, and I'm going to throw in Sebastian Chris because I feel like he's due as well. So I've got Sebastian Chris, Toyer, and then Tamale / Savage / Marky Mark.
Who?
Tamale?
No, the last one.
Tawasi.
I want you to. The only way to learn how to say it is to keep trying.
Nawanga Tawasi.
Nwanga Nitawase. Nwanga Nitawase, yes. Mark O'Brien, ahoy, mate.
Look, just shush, because they're running out in the field, so I got to get this on.
Yes, hurry up. Nwanga Nitawase.
I'm going to go power up. Why not? Oh, I'm going to go bonus. Bonus bet.
Yeah, power up just means you can't cash out. That's all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I knew it increased the odds.
I'm pretty sure you're going to let it run anyway. So.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever cashed out ever. All right, so I've got
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Raven 187, you met a she-male in Surfers once. I've got a fantastic she-male story. But anyway, I digress. It's not for now.
Let's not go into she-male stories right
Well,
now.
it is not for now because the teams are out on the field. I've got the Roosters winning this one.
Nawanga Nitawase.
I too have the Roosters winning this game, Mark O'Brien. Marky Mark O'Brien.
Did anyone else get a snack in that little off part there, or was it just me?
Who's got a snack?
I had a snack in that little between games.
Oh, right.
He was having his dinner.
I nearly did, but I ran out of time.
I managed to sneak in a couple of dim sims.
Referee blows his whistle, and we are off and running. Roosters with first use of it. I nearly snuck in a cheeky cheeseburger, but I didn't have time. Oh, she's gone.
Hang on, I'm still here. I'm just trying to catch up.
All right, so final game of the round, Roosters versus the Raiders. Boy, we've had a good weekend so far. 2 4-leg multis we have ticked off. Can we make it a third here? And can the Roosters make my night and sink these Green Goblins once and for all? Fifth and last on halfway. That's huge defense.
The last.
Angus Crichton's been picked up and dumped. The high ball down to KO Sports Weeks. Brings it back to the 20. And look at this defense from the Roosters, charging through and putting pressure on. This is an intense start to this game. I mean, we did just see the Panthers and the Eels game had finals intensity about it. The quality of play wasn't always up there, but finals intensity. And this game has started off pretty red hot as well. Big defense from both sides.
What tackle you on?
Who did what?
What tackle are you on?
Oh, fifth and last. Kick
Excellent.
downfield now
Back.
from just
inside,
inside their
Mookie.
own half. Pupo takes it and brings it back 25 out. Mookie, ahoy, mate.
Mickey.
Oh, I can't wait for half time now and have these she-mail stories.
Oh, I can.
Tackle 2 here for the Roosters. 30 out from their own line. No one going to Wase heads across field.
And I was feeding the dog and I said to my dad, "Are you going to watch this last game?" He's like, "Who's playing?" I said, "Raiders and Roosters." And he's like, "Well, I hate the Roosters. And
Yeah.
I hate the Raiders."
If honestly,
Probably not.
if Wasted Water Sports didn't exist, I wouldn't be watching this game. Fifth and last. Down the short side they go. Sandon Smith dinks it in over the top. On the bounce, it sits up for Weeks at the back. Weeks brings it back to the 10. Bumps off the first tackle, but doesn't make any meters. Good kick chase there from the Rooster. As the Raiders, Ricky's Green Goblins, bring this out of their own end. We are 5,945 on YouTube subscribers. Matty Colkin, I'm going to give the Formula One a miss tonight, honestly, because the Formula One only, at the moment, it only really draws on TikTok. And of course, we're banned on TikTok for another 24 hours. So I think I'll have to give that one a miss this week and just sit back and enjoy it and watch it. Oh, miscommunication here between Tedesco and Tupou. The ball bounces in between them, but no damage is done.
Tupou and his lanky ass gets it. How is my stream behind again? Like
Imos. Oh, no one going to Ase with the flick pass. Puts Toya in space. Toya with a brilliant step off the right foot. But they track him down. The speed of the Raiders, as we know. A very speedy Gonzalez team. Tedesco down the short side. Teddy bumps off one. Didn't get the pass away. Zavala brings him down. I mean, Zavala was in open space. Tamale brought him down. Now they go left. The flick pass back for Tupou. Tupou angles back in field. 10 out from the line here on play 4. What a start it's been. Short side they go. Flick pass back in field. And it's there for Victor Radley. A meter out.
Oh.
Fifth and last. Victor the inflictor. Here it comes now. Sandon Smith. Crossfield kick. Looking for Mark Nwanga-Netawase, who scores the opening try. Mark Nwanga-Netawase. He is a try-scoring machine.
I had to say it too.
And a tick off the multi inside the first 5 minutes again. Oh, we are on today.
Why is he swearing? Does he not think he got that down?
Oh, well, he didn't seem all that happy when he got up.
No, he didn't. He didn't seem happy at all, and he's just caught swearing. I mean, how is what?
Oh, because he's lost it. Oh no! Take the tick away.
Yeah, he's lost it. I was about to say, was he getting up and swearing at himself because it wasn't as acrobatic as his previous try?
Hey, wait! It's into his knee and back into his hands.
Oh, good Lord. They're giving that a try?
It's not hit the ground at any point. It's gone back into his hands.
Oh, come on. That's a bobble and you know it. If that was Queensland scoring a try like that, we'd be blowing up deluxe.
Well, I know you guys would
But they're
be.
giving it.
But the ball's
They're
been
giving
knocked
it to
out
him.
into the top of his knee. He had his hand under it.
Wow.
They're obviously going to have a look. Gamer Mel
We're
says,
looking at it.
Dan,
Look at how many times we've had a replay.
try confirmed. It's a tick off the multi. The ball never actually hit the ground.
No, it didn't. Wow, what a loophole.
Try
Oh.
confirmed. Yep, the ball was knocked out. The ball was knocked out by the Raiders player. It went into the upper leg of Nwanga Netawase. It went into his Nwanga knee and bounced forward into his hands, and he scored. Gamer Mel says, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
Gamer
Oh,
Mel
God.
says, Dan, do you get the stream from KO right away where everyone else has to wait a couple of seconds? No, it's just that I have $200 a month internet, and I would dare say that
No.
most people do not.
I agree with you, Gamer Mel. I agree with you, Gamer Mel.
What? What
But
did she
you do,
say?
You get the streams.
Oh,
straight
no.
away.
No, I pay $200 a month for extremely lightning fast internet, and I'm sure that most people don't. Is what the difference is. Shane Aramawana. Being selfish, I hope the Raiders lose. Put my lot back in second. Hey, you know, don't need to worry about being selfish here when it comes to the Raiders. We all hate the Raiders around these parts. Wayne Stretch says yes. First tick off his multi as well. Cheers, Wayne. First tick off
It is
mine.
Absolutely. It's a tick off my multi too. Oh, yeah, all the talk of meat in the last
Oh no, Daniel Tupou.
got me onto the red wines. Oh, Daniel Tupou.
Tupou has
An
dropped it from the
absolute
kickoff.
Meal of that.
Daniel Tupou has dropped it from the kickoff. Ben Hunt style.
Poor Ben Hunt. He'll never live that down, even though he's not the only player that's done it in a crucial moment.
Oh, you know what? I've even, as the Roosters go deep with the goal line dropout, I've even called out the Ben Hunt error in a rugby union stream.
Gaz Johnson, I have not heard the new album from The Haunted, but I love that band and I really need to check it out. That has been on my hit list. I just haven't had a chance. So, yeah, tomorrow while I'm working, The Haunted, new album.
Is that Spanish band? Not Spanish, Swedish. Is that Swedish band?
Yes, that's the Swedish band.
I got there in the end. Tackle 3, 10 meters out from the line. And the dummy from the number 22 there, Ethan Sanders, on tackle 4, just to the left of the post. Set restart here for the Raiders. Tarpany backs into the defense, a meter short. What a mistake from Tupou. That was from the kickoff. Now to the right edge they go. Numbers, Ethan Strange, dummies, angles back in field. Strange takes them on. Oh, can you imagine if we got a second tick off the multi right now? This early on in the piece. And, they've made a meal of that. Backwards, says Ashley Klein. Tackle 3 for the Raiders. Horsburgh plays it in midfield. Hudson Young charging onto it. 10 out from the line here on play 4, just to the left of the post. Back in midfield. Smithies onto Sanders, who spills it. The Roosters are off the hook. And here they come, counter-attacking now. Radley straight up the guts. Ricky down on the sideline, his familiar spot.
Wayne Stretch, you'll have a hard time getting Dan to pump it up for the Raiders.
The The knee crumbler says salad
Unless
life.
they're playing the Broncos.
No, I'd honestly probably still go for the Broncos. Lindsay
It's my
Collins.
salad. I got red wine now, so that's my salad.
Yeah, that works. Grapes and stuff in wines.
Exactly.
Tedesco up over halfway. Tries to put the fend on, but they wrap him up and bring him down. 9 minutes gone. 6-0. Roosters in the lead. Radley at first receiver.
All that talk of
Sends
red
it
meat.
across the face of the defense to Fecchetti. And Fecchetti takes the fifth and last. 30 out in midfield. Davala
Gotta be-
kicks high for the corner. Contestable ball. Batted back by Nwanganituase. Hudson Young bobbles it backwards and holds on to it. What a take there from Hudson Young.
We're going to be keeping a very close eye on Corey Horsburgh in this game and how he's going to try and play himself into a Queensland jersey.
Oh, to be honest, hey, I mean, Queensland were battered up front. I don't think he has to play himself into a Origin jersey. He's got to be there. I don't care how bad he stinks the place up tonight. He will lift once he puts that maroon jersey on. He's just simply got to be there.
We will see. Wayne Stretch, thank you very much again.
Sebastian Chris caught fifth and last on halfway. Down the short side, they scoot. The kick infield. It's going to sit up nicely for Teddy at the back. Tedesco return. There's his ass. Tedesco's ass. The whole crowd erupts. The whole crowd literally erupted. Tell me you heard that.
It's a full moon in New South Wales tonight.
Tell me you heard that. The entire crowd just erupted at the sight of Teddy's ass crack. It is such a staple of rugby league.
I was about to get up and see if I could fast forward my stream to keep up with you, but I feel like if I get up now.
Oh,
it's
now
weird.
some space for no one going to tell us. No one going to tell us. Even I got confused there. He was so far ahead of me, and they've called it back for a forward pass.
What? That wasn't forward. Whatever. Oh.
Up fit Ahoy, mate. Eddie got back. Oh, we've already got our James Tedesco song, but that'd be a good one too, wouldn't it? Like a James Tedesco version of the old Sir Mix-a-Lot song. Baby got back.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
We've already got 1, 2, 3, 4. Teddy lost his shorts again. I think Michelle's checking her group chats.
No, I'm trying to catch my stream up.
Oh, okay. DPFD, who remembers when Corey left the field crying when they played the Sharks? I do.
Did he?
I'm a Sharks. Oh, yeah, he was in tears because he got bullied so much. Big Red. Because he talked it up all the week leading up to the match, and then he got absolutely monstered, and he left the field in tears.
Love it. I love it. Oh, well, if you
20
go
out
against Liam Martin and Payne Haas, maybe you'll get monstered again.
20 out from the line here. Raiders put the kick up. Tupou catches it and loses it. Oh, Tupou's got the dropsies tonight. Jeez, Daniel Tupou. Back to reserve grade, mate. He dropped the kickoff before, right after points, and this is just keeping his team under the pump. 10 out from the line. And now Tarpany. Oh, careful not to lift him there. They got him exactly horizontal. Who replaces Mitch Barnett for New South Wales? Terrell May, surely. Should have been there in the first place, like in the squad, I mean. Mitch Barnett starts, obviously, if he's fit, but yeah, Terrell May comes in. You would have to think. 6 again here for the Raiders. To the right edge they go. Sanders to Strange. They're up quickly on him. And Ethan Strange has wrapped up. Tackle 3. Back into midfield. Here is Big Red. Horsburgh dancing around like a half. It's a Luai style run. A little jig. 5 out from the line. Flick pass back from Smithies to Sanders. Across in middle of the posts. Hudson Young is caught. Fifth and last here for the Raiders. The Roosters defense holds firm. And they've lost it and play the ball. Raiders lose it. Oh, Ricky's starting to get arced up. Keep an eye on Ricky. And that was Hudson Young. Backing up from Origin. Spills it cold. Christopher Toya says, go, go Raiders. John Esho. You think Savage is going to score a try? Look, I don't have him in my multi, but he's always a possibility. Matty Colkin says May is coming to the Bunnies next year. That's Talon May. His brother going to the Bunnies.
You can have him.
Terrell May is locked in at the Tigers. Collins up to the 30. 6 points to nil it remains.
Moment. I wasn't sure if I got my bet on.
Aslan's Store, New Zealand. Raiders will win this for sure. Just wait. There's the flick pass back for Tedesco. Just short of halfway here on play 4. Wong carries to the halfway line, fifth and last. Staying on the short side here. Savala puts the kick downfield. Lots of distance on it. Was he taken out after the kick? No, says Ashley Klein. Play on. And Weeks brings it back. 20 out from their own line here. The Raiders have had plenty of opportunity here. Started this match. Lots of, oh, yeah. No problem with that, but you see them called.
Yeah, he was all right.
You see less than that called sometimes.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Here is Savage heading across field. Dom Young's been in atrocious form, Gaz Johnson, since he left the Knights. Started well at the Roosters, but yeah, he just has not lived up to expectation. Roosters are actually moving him on, and he's going to be going back to the Knights. Aussie, ahoy mates from Townsville. Oh, Big Red. Big Red's down. Oh, this is catastrophic for Queensland.
Oh,
he's
out.
Okay.
They're stuffed.
Big Red, his leg is not supposed to bend that way.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is nasty. Ains, Stainton, ahoy mate. Oh, he's up, the big bastard. Oh, he's tough. He's up and about still.
Just
the kick from inside the 40. I hope I don't get banned anywhere for calling him that, but I meant it in such an affectionate way.
He went down like such a goddamn drama queen and then got up and played the ball like it was nothing. What is he doing? Auditioning for bloody Melbourne Storm?
Well, he was trying to milk a hip drop penalty. Jason, ahoy mates, as the Roosters spill it again. Oh, these errors from the Roosters, they're destroying themselves.
What are they doing? Yeah, he walks back into the Knights team, doesn't he? Harp fit. Jason Dunn, welcome back. Give Reed a big hello for us. Give him a tackle, turn him upside down, throw him onto the couch. He'd love it.
Tackle 2 here for the Raiders. 20 out to the right of posts. Carpany in midfield. Backs into the defense. Wasted World of Sports. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is Wrestling Podcast Week. So we will be back live tomorrow for our wrestling recap, our fortnightly recap in Not Another Bloody Wrestling Show. Toe through by Horsburgh. Tedesco gets away from him and dives back into the field of play.
Ooh.
A meter out from their own line here. The Roosters under the pump.
Streams behind again.
100% Matty Colkin, Super Rugby Pacific Finals next weekend. Takes priority over the NRL games.
Yeah, John Esho, I need Savage as well.
Big contact there on Teddy.
I'm not on next weekend at all. Drink it all in, peeps. If you
fifth and last, and this is a monstrous kick. Raiders are back for it, and it's going to bounce up nicely for Weeks. Weeks will return it at least to the 30.
I'm not on just because Dan's doing the Super Rugby. I'm just saying. I'm just not here because I'm away next weekend.
Oh, almost through. The Raiders, second phase play. Here's Sebastian Chris on halfway.
Oh,
Brought down 40 out from the Roosters line. Just brought down. He nearly squeaked his way through. Now they've lost the ball. The Raiders now come up with a mistake.
oh.
This is, well, look. I'm not going to say it.
Ahoy.
Jaden Morris, ahoy, mate. And Jason's asking where you're off to.
I'm going back to my hometown for the weekend, Jace. I'm going down to Sydney. Going to catch up with some people, and I'm going to go and see Parkway Drive play at the Opera House. Very excited for that one. Has Dan wandered off again? Or was he just expecting me to tell another long story? So he's run away and I've given a one sentence answer in response again and stuffed him up. If
Penalty.
Off the
Penalty here to the Roosters.
Yeah.
And incidentally, I will be in Sydney and Melbourne in November for Vives.
Funnily enough, I'll be in Sydney for Vivid.
Oh, Jaden Morris, 2 legs of the 4 as the Roosters come up with a mistake here on play 1. The Raiders are pumped up. Forcing that mistake. Captain's challenge here. The captain's challenging.
Shut up, Upfit. Paradise Lost. They're fantastic live, Gaz. Have you seen them before? I mean, if you haven't, oh, you're in for a treat. They're amazing live.
Okay, Connor Watson touches it, obviously. Is it gone forward or backwards?
It's gone forwards. I mean,
we're actually what we're challenging here and what we're looking for is a touch from Tarpany first. Was it knocked on first by the Raiders?
You can't see.
Yes, right there.
Oh,
inconclusive.
maybe it was
So
touched by Tarpany.
inconclusive, so they will retain their challenge. The call stands, but they retain their challenge.
Oh, that's awesome. Gaz, yeah, they're fantastic live. Oh, Paradise Lost. Yeah,
Teddy's got a little bit of blood.
Festival's on in Sydney.
Teddy's got a little bit of blood. I wonder if it's his own.
Looks like it, the way it's streaming down his head like that. Like it's not splash, it's like a steady trail. Why do I know too much about blood?
Scrum down here for the Raiders. 40 out from their own line. Quarter of the way through this contest. 6-0. The Roosters in the lead. Playing it now. Tackle 1 on halfway. Here is Tamale.
There's still 60 minutes to go in the contest, John Esho. So, you know, he's got a fair chance.
Yeah, I do apologize if you haven't heard us, but we've both answered you a couple of times now. He is absolutely he's a chance of scoring. He's not in my multi. He's in Michelle's. It could happen.
Multi.
It hasn't happened. He's not. Oh, I thought you said he was.
Mm.
Well, he's not in our multis.
No, he's in.
He is.
In
Okay.
multi. He's in both of my multis, actually.
5th and last. It's a 12K win if he scores. I can understand your excitement, but geez, anybody could score in this one. Wrap around for Young. The kick through. It's popped up off the legs for Nwanga Tawase, who's away. KO Weeks coming across at him. The Raiders have the pace, but do they have the power? Yes, they do. They've brought him down 20 meters out from the line. You're not going to score too many runaway tries against the Raiders, but they've got numbers now to burn out to the left. If they can get it there, Sandon Smith panics. They were up quickly on him and shut that down. Well defended. The Raiders are all back now. Watson to Tedesco. Cut out pass to Billy Smith. Sliding across to catch that one. 20 meters out. 3 tackles left. Davala onto Wong. Or Steep, sorry. Down the left,
What are you?
Dandon Smith.
Oh.
Dummies. 10 meters out from the line. Horsburgh still on the ground as Watson darts away. Gives it to Savala. Back for Watson. Was it touched? Radley spills it backwards. It's still fifth and last. And the Raiders swarm and hold them up. Didn't get to the kick there, the Rooster. The Raiders, the pace to shut that down. Nwanga'Nituwase, he scores that against most teams. But the pace of that Raiders back three, they tracked him down with ease. I mean, that's the one thing they've got going for them is their speed. The Raiders are probably the fastest team possibly ever.
Yeah. But that replay showed like two of them back off and then one of them come in from across the field to get him.
Oh, yeah, these guys are quick. Some of the fastest players ever. It's insane. Kick downfield.
Sprint training.
Taken by Tedesco at the back. Heads back in field. Gets on the outside of one. Gets on the outside of two. Tedesco straight through, but the referee calls an obstruction. Going around the back of Savala.
Yeah, that
Let's have a look. Okay, so
looks like he's been shot.
Savala's just sort of lurking around. That is a very harsh call.
He gets shoved over though. Like, I mean, it's not really like.
That is a rough call.
Yeah, that's terrible. Like, I mean, he gets completely shoved over. It's not like old mate turned around and ran into him. You know, like he was there on purpose. He was just wandering out of the way.
Papali'i on the field.
Rough call.
That was very rough. I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly with that call.
Now my KO's cracked itself again.
20 out from the line.
Fantastic.
Here's Smithies. Tackle 3, 10 out. Back into midfield. Here's Hudson Young taking them on. 5 from the line. They hold him up and bring him down. That's play 4. The Roosters defense holding firm for now, though. Crash ball for Papali'i. He's close. Half a meter out. 5th and last. Roosters all offside. Grubber kick into the goal is grounded for a goal line dropout. Bradley there to save the day. Probably lucky to get away with the offside, to be honest.
KO is such a joke, heel fries. I'm not even kidding. I'm still on the 4th tackle here for the Raiders. It's buffering so hard. The pixelation on it is like I'm on dial-up from 1997.
Roosters send it deep on the bounce to Ethan Strange. I'll tell you what's worse. As I found out, the Foxtel IQ box.
Oh.
It's even further behind than the KO stream.
Game's been good so far, heel fries. It's been a fast contest. It's been good. Yeah, look.
Catch you later, Game of Mel.
And I resubscribed a couple of weeks ago when Foxtel Go was about 2
Oh no.
stream and
Oh no. Oh no. No. Poor Victor. It's Victor Radley again. It's Victor Radley again. Victor Radley. I'm sorry, but Victor is going to have a very short career. It's another concussion. It's another concussion. Oh, no. The poor guy.
I'm all right. You've been hit so many times, you don't know the difference, mate. Like...
The poor guy, man. Seriously. He is going the way of Boyd Cordner.
Oh, the gentleman rugby league player, Boyd Cordner.
Too many head knocks. He's off again. Butcher comes on. I'm assuming it would be it's Egan Butcher. I was gonna say I'd be assuming Nat Butcher, but it's Egan Butcher.
Gamer Mill. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Papali'i now, 5th and last. Couple of meters out, right in front of the post. Raiders go left. Sanders, grubber kick is touched by the Roosters and lost. It'll be another 6 tackles here for the Raiders. Pressure on the Roosters. Oliver Drong, ahoy there.
Okay. I got to fast forward again. Where are you up to?
14 and a half remaining. Scrum's going to go down here for the Raiders. Not back on the attack. Head out for the line in midfield. They've had so much opportunity. They're just not the same. They don't have the same attack without Fogarty. They are missing Fogarty big time as they break left from the scrum. Chris steps back in field. 10 out from the line here on play 1, just to the left of post. Here's Hudson Young, back in field. Now he's running backwards, Young. Fires the pass across to the right. And Hoskin is caught with it. 10 out from the line here, play 2. They've moved over to the right edge, but they've not made any inroads. That's better, straight up the middle. The Roosters defending well at the moment. 3 tackles down. They go left now. Sanders, short ball for Young. A couple of meters out on play 4. Roosters defense holds firm. Crash ball for Papali'i. He's held up a meter short now. 5th and last is the call from Ashley Klein. They go right. Sanders, numbers here. Strange, short ball. And Timoko's gone on his own. He had an unmarked player outside him. Xavier Savage, it might have been, or actually it would have been Tamale on the right edge.
That would have been in one of my multis.
An unmarked player outside. Timoko's gone on his own. Penny Yaboa, ahoy mates.
He might come back, but I really doubt he's scoring 2 tries, so you were pretty hopeful there.
Oliver Drong, all the way from PNG. Cheers, Oliver.
Wayne,
here we go.
again, thank you very much. I don't agree, but thank you very much.
Tupo jamming in, unmarked on the outside. I want to know who that was. If it was Xavier Savage, then old mate in the YouTube chat's going to be fuming. Down the short side, 5th and last on halfway. Roosters put the kick up into space. 1 bounce and into touch. And the Raiders will have the handover here. 10 out from their own line. 12 minutes to go until the halftime break. It looks like a much-needed halftime break for the Roosters, to be honest. They've had to do a lot of defense. Felix Kembu, ahoy there, mate. Go the Chooks. Big defense from the Roosters, keeping the Raiders pinned down here now. 12 to go until halftime. Points to 0. A nice early tick off the multi for Mark Nawanganitawase. Raiders, second phase play. They need to get that going a bit more. That's where they're dangerous. The second phase ball, third phase. And they've offloaded as many times as 4th or 5th. Chris now with the in and away, but Toya wraps him up. Tackle 4 on halfway. Sebastian Chris is hurt. Chris is hurt. Oh, this is disaster for my multi.
Oh, no, he's up. He's up. He's just having a little limp. He's all right. He's all right. He's in my multi too.
Matty Colkin, low key. Mal Meninga's already got the best job. Marky Mark takes the high ball. 11 minutes to play until the halftime break. 10 out from their own line. Toya into contact. Heelfry says, I love Moses, but low-key starting to get fed up with him. Mitchell Moses completely went absent at the back end of that game tonight, didn't he? Some huge mistakes in attack that handed the Panthers the game.
Yeah.
Back into midfield. The Roosters through Steep, 5th and last. Back to Savala for the kick. Use it slightly off the side of the boot, but still get good contact on it. And Tamale now heads back in field. Held up in a 3-man tackle. DJ Shaq, ahoy, mate. Savage charges into the defensive line.
3 games today because there was no game on Thursday due to Women's State of Origin and, of course, Men's State of Origin on the Wednesday night. So Thursday, there was a break from the men's competition. So, yeah, 3 games this evening.
Oh, excuse me. Sylvester Latu, ahoy, go Green Machine. Up the middle goes Mariota.
Actually did really well for New South Wales.
5th and last. Now, Sanders puts the kick up. Contestable ball. No one need to Arce takes it. Gets away from the tackle. No, he's driven into touch. Swung into touch, more like. But he took the high ball at least. I mean, that's an improvement. He was obviously working on his game. He dropped so many high balls the other week. But a result for the Raiders, I tell you what, they're... Oh, who's this hurt now? Hudson Young? Oh, no! More Blues falling over. Well, at least, funnily enough, this is the Blue that we did say it'd be harsh, but he's the one, if you want to nitpick, that would be dropped from the squad. Hudson Young.
He'll be fine. Sebastian Chris is fine. Horsburgh's fine. They're all getting up and they're absolutely fine. So who knows
but it's
going on out
okay.
there.
It's okay, is what I'm saying, because he's the one that we would have dropped if we want it to be really, really harsh. So it doesn't really matter all that much. Tackle 2 here for the Raiders. Papali'i to Sanders. Tapped on by Strange. Here goes Xavier Savage for the corner. Steps back in field. Xavier Savage scores. Xavier Savage scores the try. Time to celebrate, old mate in the chat room.
Oh, yeah. Who was
Time for you to celebrate, my friend.
Savage.
By the way, Xavier Savage, named on the left wing, playing on the right. I wish they would stop doing that to me.
Well, maybe you should just preempt it for the rest of the games now.
Xavier Savage. What
All
footwork that was. And the Raiders have hit back.
I need James Tedesco now.
Beautiful work there, Savage. He's fighting for an origin spot. I mean, it will go to Cobbo, but don't rule Savage out of the conversation.
Look, is Cobbo 100% though? Like, he didn't have a great game last night. Is he even 100%? Did he play last night? I didn't remember seeing him on the field.
He did. He didn't
John
play well.
Esho, Xavier Savage scored. Is that who you were waiting for, John Esho? I'm pretty sure it was.
It was Xavier Savage, John. It was Xavier Savage. And now KO Weeks, in the absence of Fogarty, taking on the goal kicking tonight. KO Weeks from the sideline. The unfavored side for a right-footed kicker.
Absolutely killing it.
Yeah, he's missed it. That's a shocker. Oh, they are going to miss Fogarty tonight so badly.
Love it.
Shocker
John
of a
Esho,
kick.
That's amazing.
7 minutes to go in this first half. 6 points to 4.
It's amazing. It's fantastic. I need Tedesco in one multi, and I need Toya and Chris in another multi. Fingers crossed. Oh, 12K. How do you even get to 12K on your multi? That's what I want to know. Like, what was he like the last leg in every game this weekend, or was it just this game? Like, how did you get to the 12K?
There you go. 8 players. That'll do it.
Yeah, that will do it. Congratulations, mate.
No, Jason, the player in question will not get the nickname Macho Man Xavier Savage because he's not even as big as Jay Lethal. And you know how I feel about such things.
I'd also just like to throw this out there.
These sorts of things got us banned on TikTok. Carry on.
Things that I would like to just throw out there are gamble responsibly. Don't play with what you can't play with. I know that sounded weird, but
that is like the worst PSA ever.
Shut up.
That'd be like a Hallmark card, and you open it up. Michelle's written a Hallmark card. You open up, and it just says, "Here's some kind words and stuff." Tedesco dancing around in midfield.
Yeah, sorry,
Tackle-
Neil Fries.
Tackle
still
4
good
here
like
for the
that.
Roosters. Siu Wong up to halfway. 6 points to 4. Raiders are really going to be missing Fogarty tonight. Oh, God. Tedesco's been cleaned up, and the ball spills out the back. Tedesco was absolutely sliced in half, and that forced the mistake. Well, Papali'i, he's impressed with that. He wants a handshake from Hudson Young after that effort. Tedesco gets absolutely chopped in half.
I was trying to make it sound a little bit less gamble responsibly. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, you succeeded in that. You succeeded in that very well.
I was trying to make it sound a little less, look, we're pretty chill here, but don't go overboard. Only gamble with what you can afford to lose.
Oh, much better. Much better. Raiders back on the attack. I'll tell you what, after that first try, that opening try from Mark Nwanganitawase, it has been all green machine. Sanders hands it off inside to Mariota.
Every time you say it.
Gets the offload away. Papali'i keeps it alive. Strange down the right edge. Gives it to Timoko. And they should have even had another try. Remember, they completely butchered one, the Raiders. Heading across field, Sanders for Weeks. Here's Chris. Pops it up for Tamale. Tamale heads back in field. And he's running backwards. The try line's that way, son. Try line's that way. He's running behind Papali'i. Roosters got pinged for that earlier.
Heel fries. It's Mark Nwanganitawase.
Hey! She's got it. By George, I think she's got it. Batted back here by Savage and into the hands of Sandon Smith. See, it just takes practice.
Oh,
Big contact here from the Raiders. 3.5 minutes to go until halftime. They smell blood. Hupo with a strong carry. 6 points to 4. The Roosters lead. Smith dropping it inside for Crichton. Fends off one. Penalty to the Roosters. Raiders over enthusiastic. Up too quickly. Do we have a show tomorrow, Jace? Is it our wrestling week, or have we switched weeks now because of the pay-per-view? I'm happy to say the pay-per-view was just a special event, and we stick with our original thing. Otherwise, it's going to mess up generations with the old Panther. So I'm more than happy to do tomorrow. Anyway, sorry, some internal housekeeping there. Tedesco on to Toya. Toya gets on the outside. Robert Toya brought down and spills the ball. The Raiders' defense, immaculate.
oh, and dragged over the sideline to boot, just in case he hadn't dropped it.
Just to really
Yeah,
make sure that he doesn't score for your multi.
Right? All right, you're back on with the wrestling tomorrow. The wrestling. And I'm doing something super girly and getting my hair done, so it doesn't look like whoever said it looked like crap in one of the earliest streams.
Somebody did say that too, didn't they? Who was that cheeky bugger? I'm sure, because I remember it was a regular username, so I'm sure it was said in the most affectionate way possible.
It was no diss.
Yeah. I'm sure it was meant quite affectionately, because I did notice that. Oh, now the Raiders put the kick through early in the tackle game. Sets up for Savage. Savage keeps his feet. Loses it forward. Play on, says Ashley Klein. And it's going to be a try. Sasagi scores. Well, that was a blatant knock on. And I think they're going to have a look. I think they're going to have a look here.
If
But
you
at
can
the
manage
moment-
it, why not?
At the moment, Sasangi has scored. That's play on. He's kicked it. This is the one I was concerned about. Savage has clearly lost that forward.
Well, they're going to come back and have a look. I mean, surely they're coming back to have a look at it.
Well, Billy Slater's got away with worse than this. So,
Of course he has. Because it's Billy Slater. I mean, come on.
more us than
Fit,
class.
look-
Raiders strike again at
While
the
I look
moment,
at
though.
this 1,000,000 times. Heart fit, you are exactly right. It's good money management. If you can't
That's a
handle
knock
it,
on.
don't gamble it.
Now,
That should be the
this is going to
equivalent.
be an interesting call because that's a blatant knock on. But if they deem it a pass, the bunker can't rule on forward passes. Bunker cannot
was
rule
a
on
bye.
forward passes. So if that is deemed an attempted pass, the bunker can't rule on it. If they've deemed it a dropped ball, they can.
If it's-
So this is
It's
going to
not
be a
wrong.
very interesting call.
Mm,
But is that an attempted pass? If it's an attempted pass, the bunker can't rule on it. It doesn't matter if it's
Why
forward or
would-
not.
Why is he attempting to pass to someone who's in front of him? It can't be an attempted pass. If he's attempting to pass to someone,
He's
in front
attempting
of
to
him,
pass
then,
to the player
yeah,
inside
it's
him.
still a pass. He's offside.
Here we go. We're having a look. The bunker has intervened. It's down to interpretation, this one. I think this part's all right. The drop kick, I think that's fine. Oh, we've got a player offside anyway. After all that,
Yeah.
we've got offside kick chasers. Okay, penalty Roosters. After all that,
It's good they went back and looked at it.
well, we've got the penalty for the offside, but I want to know what the bunker was going to call on that knock on. Were they going to call it a knock on, or were they going to say it was an attempted pass play on because we can't rule on forward pass? This moment has been taken from me.
Well, Iraf, it's not that it's no punishment. It's just that they can't. Oh, just spat everywhere. They can't call it from the bunker on a try, which is extremely stupid. But if the touch judge sees it and calls it, then it's fine. So that's what's stupid about that, rule. But yeah, they've taken that try away though. And we're a minute to go in the first half. It's 6-4 Roosters over Canberra. I feel like Dan's wandered off again. It's gone eerily quiet on that side of the stream, and I can't see to see if he's wandered.
No, I was letting you go. You were chatting away there. I was happy to let it
Usually
roll.
you're really good at interrupting me, so I get real nervous and I start talking awkwardly.
I interrupt when the situation calls for it. I don't do it just to piss you off.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, here goes Savala up the middle. Flick pass for Teddy. Teddy scores. James Tedesco scores.
Multi! Yeah, baby!
The Roosters hit back. They go up 10 points to 4. The kick to come. What a try right on the stroke of half time. James Tedesco.
Wait, do I need someone else or is that it? I can't remember. That was it. That was all I needed in that multi. Was Tedesco. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh. Connor Watson's nearly dropped that one.
That's all I needed.
Savala
Teddy?
makes the break. I was going to say, funnily enough, at the halftime break, I was actually going to say if, the Raiders are really missing Fogarty tonight. If Fogarty was playing, I think the Raiders are leading this game at halftime by about 24 points, to be honest.
I don't care. I just got my multi of the weekend. Woohoo!
What did you only have 2?
No, I had 3. I had
Oh, you had Savage as well. Oh, so you've got your multi.
Savage,
You had Nwanganitawase, Savage, and Tedesco, and it's ticked off already
Yeah.
at halftime.
That's 3.
Wow.
That's one of my multis is done at halftime. My other multi is Nwanga Nitawase, Robert Toya, and Chris.
Nice.
Mhm.
Conversion
Come on,
successful for Sandon Smith, and the Roosters
Yeah, baby.
take a 12 points to their Spencer Lenu. Roosters lead 12-4 at the halftime break.
Oh boy, wasn't he mad that Queensland weren't kicking to him the other night?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The bad lip reading.
The kickoff that they refused to put to him.
It's so good. Yeah, baby. All right, well, I'm happy with that. That gives that pretty much. I mean, I was winning back everything I was betting anyway because I do my single leg multis. But yeah, that's absolutely got me into the black this weekend. So, yep, happy with that. Multi for me too. I'm on the board. Yeah.
Very nice.
Eugene.
Eugene, you got one up as well. Victor Radley, HIA cleared, says Matty Colkin. I missed that news, but that's great for Victor. HIA cleared.
Good for Victor.
It is surprising, very pleasantly surprising.
Do you think
I'm
he's had
so glad
many
to hear
offers now,
that.
he knows how to rort the system?
Well,
You
sorry.
reckon?
Sorry,
Do you think
what
that
happened?
Do you think Victor Radley has had so many HIAs now that he knows how to rort the system so that he passes? No? Yes?
Sorry, what?
Oh, fuck. Do you think that Victor Radley has had so many HIAs now that when he does the test, he knows how to pass the system?
Oh, right, he's found a workaround.
For God's sake.
Sorry, I was doing Instagram chats with strippers.
Sorry that me and the stream aren't more important than Instagram chats with strippers.
Yeah, maybe he's figured out a workaround.
Maybe he has figured out a workaround a little shit.
Inky Galaxy Fortnite says up the Roosters. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. I like it. Oh, I like it.
Half time here. 12 points to 4. The Roosters over the Raiders.
So what did I get? I got $80 off that multi.
Okay. Not
plus
bad.
40 plus what's that? 30, 50 plus 50. So what's that? $130? Not bad.
FTA vibes. Ahoy, mate. Oh, I recognize that username. Why do I feel like it's been a while?
Been a while, absolutely.
Was very nice to see you again.
He always. Strippers are good at workarounds, Giraffe, or reach arounds? Sorry.
Thinking of the wrong place there. So 12 points to 4 at the halftime break. Raiders really missing Fogarty. They're missing his kicking game. Obviously, they're missing his goal kicking. Weeks with that missed conversion.
I'll go put a bet on the AFL now. Let's have a look. What do they got?
All right, Jason. We're still banned on TikTok, so I can say what I want. The other platforms don't seem to care.
Don't say that because then we'll get banned on everything and we'll only be on TikTok. All right. I'm gonna go have a look at the.
Are we going to
AFL.
Are we going to have a halftime break so that we can play the Eddie song?
If you like, yeah, let's do that.
Oh, we don't. Yeah, we don't have to, but it depends, I suppose. If you want to talk about unrelated things, because this is your chance, your big chance.
All right. So, okay, unrelated. In the NBA, straight back to the NBA. As soon as you give me an opportunity.
Oh, Christ.
Sportsbet had 2 days ago that Indiana were going to beat the Knicks because they've already got Indiana versus Oklahoma And like that wasn't made that wasn't set in stone until about midday today. But 2 days ago, Sportsbet already had that you could bet on Indiana versus Oklahoma in the championship final. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Talking about betting and things being rigged. All right, Dan.
Yes.
Not Dan. Not you.
Oh, okay.
You
Never
don't know
mind
anything about this. Jason, I'm gonna put I'm not. I'm gonna put a popular bet on for the West Coast Eagles versus Geelong Cats game. And actually, you don't even really watch the game anymore, but this is a huge bet.
Well, first of all,
yeah, stuff it.
first and foremost, how did you get the two of us confused?
I don't know. I didn't get you confused. I got your names confused. I'm going to throw $10 on this ridiculous multi. I can't even read it out. It's a friggin' novel.
Oh, is this a multi that's like player has X amount of clearances, this player has that sort of thing? Yeah, I've done a couple of those before. Yeah.
I've got Liam Ryan, Oscar Allen, and Harley Reid anytime goal scorer. Jack Graham, Liam Duggan to get 15 or more disposals each. Brian Myers, Tom Stewart, Lawson Humphreys to get 15 or more disposals. Bailey Smith to get 30 or more disposals. That's a big ask, but he's playing the Wiggles. Ryan Marich to get 20 or more disposals. Liam Baker to get 20 or more disposals. Max Holmes to get 20 or more disposals. And Jack Williams is anytime goal scorer. Has a lot of names and a lot of legs. That's as many legs as, what's his name, who we were talking about last night? Daddy Longlegs. Adam Dewey.
Oh,
That's as many legs as Adam Dewey.
Dewey Longlegs. Yeah, Matty Colkin, Lance Stroll has withdrawn from the Formula One tonight. Aston Martin not allowed to put a replacement in, which is a bit weird. Would have thought they'd be allowed to put a substitute driver in, but oh well. Not to worry. Oscar Piastri starting from pole. Our Aussie boy going to go on and win the race. I'm sure of that. Oh my God, what just happened to Michelle?
Where's this F1 at?
What have you done, Michelle? Did you turn your phone sideways?
No. What? What did I do? What happened?
You flipped. You just flipped.
Am I back to normal?
Yes.
Am I back to normal?
You just went completely sideways Jones. It was insane.
Am I normal? Am I normal now?
Well, that's up for debate, but yes, the camera's the right way.
Camera's right.
What the hell?
Oh, God.
Uraf says, anyone see Sydney Lavron try her hand at 50-meter hurdles? I have no idea who you're talking about. I'm so sorry.
Nah. I have no idea either on that one. Oh.
Landscape.
Cute.
Landscape Jones.
Let's give a shout out to our mate Reese, forward pass Reese, and his little one who's having his first birthday today. Brooks. Happy birthday, Brooksy. Big number one.
There's Ricky trying to fire up the troops. 12 points to 4. Heart Fit. Yes, we talk a lot about old school wrestling. So, yeah, every fortnight on the Waste of Water Sports, not another bloody wrestling show. Myself and Jason, we talk briefly about some recent stuff, but it is honestly, it's mainly, we always end up going retro at some point for long periods of time. We're also going to be doing some fantasy booking at some point as the show continues to develop. Some fantasy booking. So we'll be doing things like rebooking the Invasion angle, rebooking Owen Hart in the WWE after Brett left, rebooking Brett into WCW. So we'll be doing some fun stuff like that as the show continues to develop. But mainly it's a couple of mates hanging out, having fun, talking bollocks. And yeah, that'll be tomorrow night, 6:30, and it's every fortnight on Mondays, 6:30 p.m. Not another bloody wrestling show. So do feel free to check it out.
All right, they're about to run back out on the field. I need another drink. I'll be right back.
And just like that, she's gone, but at least she's the right way up. So yeah, that is the latest addition to the Waste of World of Sports repertoire, branching out into wrestling. And it was so nice to have, as we did a watch-along of the recent AEW pay-per-view. If you still call them pay-per-views these days, I'll forever call them pay-per-views because this premium live event nonsense can... But it was so nice of us to have our own Lucha come and join us. Having our very own wrestler in the studio was just a fantastic addition, I thought. Wayne, Stretch, what's a good Formula One bet? Ooh, McLaren 1-2. And I actually reckon that Max, I think Max is starting in P3, but I actually think Max gets chased down. I think Verstappen gets chased down. So I'm actually leaning towards my bet being, I'll put a multi on a podium is what I'm thinking. So Oscar Piastri surely wins the race. Podium finish. Lando, Piastri, and I reckon Russell might just hunt down Verstappen. It depends. It really depends if Mercedes get their strategy on point. And after the last race, that is not a given. After Monaco, where Mercedes totally cooked the strategy. I'll tell you what, since it seems like there's quite a few people talking about the F1, so obviously we're still banned from TikTok for another 24 hours. TikTok is our main viewership when it comes to Formula One content. But honestly, if there's enough of us, and by enough of us, there only needs to be a few of us. But honestly, if we're all sitting up and watching the race anyway later tonight, I may as well jump on. I'm more than happy to jump on, and since I'll be watching it anyway, I may as well, if everyone's going to be on TikTok and not TikTok, Twitch and YouTube, the Formula One fans. So I'll give it some serious consideration. I'm not going to lie though, I'm pretty keen for a night off. I'm mighty keen for a night off. Yeah, I'm not going to lie about that. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel. It's, yeah. Sometimes you kind of get to Sunday night and you've been going, well, Wednesday in this case. But we'll see. I mean, I should be up for it. John Michael, ahoy, mates. How are you, buddy? We do love the old days, of course. Exayan, just need young for one of your multis to hit. I've got him in mind as well. So, fingers crossed. Team's out for the second half. 12 points to 4, the Roosters lead. Rozzy boy, ahoy, mate. Yeah, I'll see how we go. I mean, by the time this game ends, I'm sure that I'll be able to jump off and have a little bit of a rest. And by the time the race comes around, I'll probably be full of energy. I'll sink a couple of Red Bulls and which is ironic considering my hatred for Red Bull Racing Team. But yeah, I should be back. Second half is off and running here. Raiders first use of it. 12 points to 4, the Roosters lead. We still need a few ticks off the multi. We got Nwanganitawase. I still need Ethan Strange, Sandon Smith, or who have I put there? Sebastian Chris, or Daniel Tupou and Hudson Young. John Michael, your nephew, is returning from Denmark next Saturday. Very cool. Good old Denmark. Fifth and last here for the Raiders. Sanders kicks from inside the 40. Down the throat of Nwanganitawase, who hands it off for Tedesco. Tedesco heads back towards the sideline. Hudson Young brings him down. 30 out from their own line here, the Roosters. Ricky Stewart at halftime, apparently very happy with the effort. Okay, fair enough. He does skydiving for $1. Like literally $1.
Good Lord. Couldn't push me out of a plane for $1. I'm sure some of this chat want to, though.
I'd do it if the price was right.
I know.
Fifth and last, short
Wait, push me
side.
out of a plane or skydive?
Oh no, me do it myself, yeah. Kick from Savala, taken by Weeks and Weeks. Lined up and drilled there by Billy Smith. Big defense here from the Roosters.
Did you see the guy in China who was skydiving or testing out a parachute and got sucked up into one of those freak air things?
Oh dear God,
Got
no, I
sucked
didn't
up
see
to
that.
where the planes go.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I didn't see that.
I'll find it and I'll send it to you. This will be one of those things that you don't watch.
Papali'i brings it out to the 30. Fifth and last. Sanders gets the kick away. It's rushed. Taken on the fall by Nwanganitawase. Back to the 40 for the Roosters. 12 points to 4. Roosters in the lead. Can they go on and be the first team to score here in the second half? Tupou heading across field. Not a lot of meters made, but nice quick play of the ball. And here's Billy Smith up to halfway. Driven back. Tackle 3. Up over halfway now. Good strong carry. Roosters. Spencer Lenu on the field. 40 from the line. Sandon Smith. Dummies. But he's wrapped up. Well read there by the Raiders defense. Fifth and last. Savala puts it high. Chasing through, but it's an easy take of the back here. And the Raiders now. Beware these fast players in open space. Tamale slips. And he slips right into Spencer Leniu. Knee crumbler. Yeah. Honestly, mate, I'm not really a fan of being at the games anymore.
It's a bit hard to call too when you're at the game. There's too much outside noise. You know,
Yeah.
you can't hear.
And I've got it so cushy here in my studio. I should do a behind the scenes of the studio for the channel members, and you would all see why I never leave my house. 40-20 here for the Raiders. Hell of a kick. Oh, and Paddy, let's go back about 6 weeks ago. And I said, Owen Paddy will kick a lot of 40-20s when he gets the opportunity. He has got a monstrous boot on him. You're just going to have to trust me that it's something I said. Because we're not going to search through all the streams to find it, but I specifically called it out.
Well, it wouldn't even be a thing. Remember when we would search through the stream to find my classic hair in the penis call?
Yeah, we can't find that.
We can't find that, even though
we've
we're
tried to
pretty
find
sure
that.
when it happened.
Remember, I even offered a $500 cash money prize for anyone who found it and sent us the timestamp. Nobody was
could not
able to find it.
No
No,
one could find
no
it.
one found
even
it.
though I clearly said on stream, "Oh crap, my hair's caught in the penis."
5 out from the line here, the Raiders on play 3. Back on the attack. Sanders to Papali'i. Oh, that's Mariota, sorry. Mariota. Tackle 4, just to the left of the uprights. Paddy goes on his own. Oh, and Paddy, a metre short, 5th and last.
Oh, you guys
Firing
should
it
be
out
in
to the
some
right.
early
Sanders,
streams.
grubber kick into the end goal. It's a try for the Raiders.
It is.
They've hit back. Sasungi. Simi Sasungi. 12 points to 8. Kick to come. Oh, this team just doesn't go away. I mean, honestly, I rip into them all the time because it's fun. But, I mean, Ricky Stewart, take a bow with what you've done here with this young squad, this young, fast squad. On paper, they should be wooden spooners every single year, but they just keep defying the odds. The pace. I mean, that's their lock. That's their replacement second rower, rather. Simi Sazangi. Try confirmed. They've just got pace all over the park. Jex fan, 1, 2, 3. Ahoy, mates. Jex fan says, "Where is the old Panther?" I love him. I'm gonna send him a photo of that. No, the try's already been confirmed. Try's been confirmed.
Try's been confirmed.
Yes.
All right. Try's been confirmed. I was like, did he bubble that? But no.
We've got more important things right now. We've got old Panther love in the chat room. I'm gonna send him a photo of that.
We do have old Panda love in the chat room. I have to explain while Ethan Sanders is lining up for the conversion. So
Can you explain it
earlier
after
on
he
in the
kicks it?
streams-
By any
What?
chance? Can you explain it after he kicks it by any chance? As he moves in now to strike it, and he hooks it off to the left. It's hooking back and hits the upright. They are missing Fogarty big time. All right, take it away.
Dan had this microphone, which is now broken and we don't use it anymore, but we called it the penis mic because apparently it looked like a penis. And it was just one stream that just got out of hand, and you'd said something or I'd said something. I don't know. We were both just laughing our asses up. And I leaned forward and my hair got caught in the microphone. And in a moment of stupidity and laughter, I've just gone, "Oh, crap, my hair's caught in the penis," which, of course, put us into even more fits of laughter. And original OG channel members will remember that if you're in the chat room this evening or having a listen. But yeah, the hair, oh my God, my hair's caught in the penis was a
And funny enough,
and we can't find it. It has disappeared from the internet, which I'm really not too unimpressed about. So
no, well, I was going to say, funnily enough, even though this microphone has been retired from use, I still have it. It still exists.
are you holding up the microphone right now? Because I can't see you.
Yes, I am. In a really awkward spot.
Of course. Probably right near my face.
You know me well. Yes, so even though this microphone has been retired, it still exists. Simi Sazagi was the try scorer, Australia 1995, as the Raiders hit back 12 points to 8.
Iron Man stick. Oh, God. Old Panther is an absolute legend. I was very disappointed to not be in the studio with him last week not even last week, 4 or 5 days
Wednesday
ago
night,
with,
yeah.
Origin 1. So
Connor Watson takes the line on.
Yeah, Manuel.
40 out from the line here on the 5th and last. Sanders Smith kicks for the
How many
corner,
times
and it sits up at the back for Savage. Savage takes it in the end goal. Brings it back. 5 out from his own line. The Roosters kick chase is solid. 9 minutes gone in this second half.
It's fine. It's fine. I did my say I went and splurged after that multi-win, and I got myself a Glenlivet. So, cheers.
Timoko on tackle 2. Inside their own 20 still here, the Raiders. Savage with a good strong carry. 12 points to 8. It should be 12 all. It would be 12 all if Jamal Fogarty was playing. They are missing his kicking boot. Not just in general play, but his conversions as well, of course. Kick down to Tupou. Tupou takes it. I'm sure there was probably some sort of ironic round of applause as Tupou finally takes a high ball.
Mm-hmm.
And the Roosters back in possession now. Oh, high tackle. Surely a penalty here to the Roosters. Oh, no call from the referee. Good Lord. Raiders getting away with murder there.
I have a question, Dan. So my Cats are playing the Wiggles at the moment. You reckon we could roll the end of this stream into the end of that game? Get some AFL on this channel?
Halftime score. What was the halftime score? It was 12-4.
Ignore me.
12-4 to the Roosters was the halftime score. Ikisman.
Did you just completely ignore my request?
Fifth and last. Here's the kick downfield. Weeks takes it. Brings it back outside the 20.
I know where you live, Dan.
Yeah, I'll be gone by the time you get here.
I'm not telling you when I'm on the road.
Well, I might have an idea when you leave. I'm just saying, you're on.
Leave the house.
You're on.
Just be like, shit.
You're on video right now. I might have an idea when you leave. Unless you take that entire room with you on the road.
Hey, you guys in the chat room, AFL, there's nothing wrong with the AFL, especially when my Catters are playing.
Fifth and last here for the Raiders. 40 out from the line. Short side they go. Sanders puts the kick up. Contestable kick. No. Tedesco takes it. Tedesco's wrapped up in the kick chase. Very slowly wandering back some of these Roosters forwards, but at least they're getting back there. No one need to ask that. Caught with the ball now inside the 20. 12 gone in this second half. 12 points to 8. Tackle 3. Up to the 30 go the Roosters. Watson down the short side for Wong. Wong carries it up towards halfway. That's a good, strong run from Siu Wong. Back into midfield for Radley. Radley out the back for Smith. Pops the pass up now for Crichton. Angus Crichton gets away from one, but he's brought down. 40 out from the Raiders line, fifth and last. Zavala puts it high. Chasing through here, the Roosters. Batted back, and it's there for the Raiders. Well defended there by the Green Goblins. And they're back in possession.
Emmanuel, Angel Reese is the biggest flop I've ever seen in my life.
What, even worse than LeBron?
Yes. I'm pretty sure she gets her cues from LeBron.
Oh, she? Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
WNBA. She. Angel Reese. She has the most rebounds in the WNBA purely because she misses and gets her own board.
Right.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, Owen Paddy from dummy half finds some space. Here come the Raiders now. Hosking. 35 out, fifth and last. Strange off the right foot. Puts the kick down to the corner. Taken by Tedesco. Roosters back in possession. Still going Tedesco. Teddy's away. Upfield. Up to the 40. What a tackle from Ethan Strange. Front foot ball, though, from the Roosters. What a kick return from Teddy. Now they go left. 2-on-1. And Tupou's in open space. Tupou puts the fend on Savage. Savage brings him down, but doesn't hold him. Tupou, you can get up and go again, mate. He scores the try eventually. He had the longest think about it ever. And Daniel Tupou scores. Dinner, a movie, coffees afterwards. But he scores the try and gets the tick off the multi.
It was like he got brought down and then thought about it. You could just see the wheels turning. Can I get up and play that? Yes, I can get up and play that.
Yeah, he's like, was I held? Was I held? Was I held?
Oh my God.
Was I held? Can I play on? Well, play on. He was allowed to, and Tupou gets us our second tick off the multi. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything quite like that. Savage brings him down, but slips over the top, and then he had no idea. Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm just going to flop over the line right now. And I'm sure they were laughing at him.
Scotty Wood, ahoy, mates. Tomato Liao. No, not Liao.
Pretty sure
Tomato.
the ref and got a nod. Yes, you can keep going.
I think so. Tomato.
Wait,
I can't see the last name.
Room for a minute. Someone said that LeBron is their king. Well, you have good fun with LaFlop. Michael Jordan is the GOAT forever and always. Caitlin Clark is incredible.
Fantastic stuff.
Angel Reese.
Sandon Smith from the sideline strikes this on target, puts it right down the middle. Sandon Smith with the conversion. 18 points to 8. The Roosters lead. After that try, finally, by Daniel Tupou, he took an eternity to finally jump over and get it. But conversion from Sandon Smith, and the Roosters lead 18 points to 8.
And the referee was like, you can go, dude. Like, it's fine. So, like, yeah. Look, to be honest, Angel Reese would probably smoke me on a basketball court, but...
Oh, do you think?
Everybody else...
I mean, professional and all.
Absolutely no talent. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Harp fit. I used to have Allen Iverson shoes when I was playing in the early 2000s.
Oh, Spencer Lenu from the back fence. That's what we wanted to see at Origin. We didn't get to see it because they didn't kick it to him.
They were too scared. What were they called? What did Spencer Lenu call them?
Bitches.
Fucking footies.
Oh, I thought he said bitches.
No, I'm pretty sure he said...
That would make more sense, yeah.
The video has been removed, actually, so you can't even look at that on that page anymore. So
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, go back to the mark, Victor. Play the ball. Watson now down the short side. No, he dummies. Connor Watson up over halfway. Sandon Smith in at dummy half since Watson was tackled. And it's back to Savala for the kick. Savala puts it high. Taken by Billy Smith. But he's wrapped up in the tackle as he went to ground after catching it.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt Colkin from Around the Grounds. I've got to tick off my multi already in the 10 million leg multi that I've got in the AFL right now. Only 999,000 to go.
Bruzzy boy, I just need Ethan Strange or Sandon Smith or Sebastian Chris.
Jason, are you there? Can you show those things? Thank you. I didn't want to get up. I got another mod handling those comments. Thank you.
Oh, geez. I don't even see half of these.
What, the ones that are held for review?
No, I don't even see them. They don't come through.
Are you not a mod on your own channel?
Yeah, I am, but I don't see the ones that are held as Nwangani Tawase now takes the high ball. Brings it back to the 30.
I loved AI. AI had a little bit of razzle dazzle about him.
40 out from the line now, their own line that is, the Roosters, as we'll get our attention back on the footy as they drop the ball now, the Roosters. Here's a chance for the Raiders to stay in this contest. A full set of 6 on the attack.
So
0 tackle.
WNBA.
30 out from the line. Strange drops it off on the inside for Sazangi. Sazangi will take tackle 1. 25 out. Papali'i brings it inside the 20. That's tackle 1. Oh, Ricky's up and about. Down the sideline he goes. Sanders onto Mariota Hotels.
It's just Marriott.
5
Yeah,
out
that's
from
right.
the line. Paddy,
Gina
the crash
Ferragini.
ball for Hosking. Hosking a metre short. Tackle 3. Paddy with the crash ball again. Mariota Hotels. A metre short on play 4. 2 left. They send it back into midfield. Strange steps away from Crichton. But now he's brought down 5th and last. Gina Ferragini, ahoy. Past a time after the stream. Here's Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
On to
No,
Young.
I got my duck
Keeping the
card.
ball to Chris.
I got my duck
Pops up. And look at the Roosters defense swarm. The ball's been kept alive. And get out of town. Hudson Young.
Stop it.
More ass than class. I tell you what, the Raiders just keep riding this luck.
What?
This is
Oh, yeah.
this is officially the arsiest team in the competition that I've ever seen in the history of rugby league.
Okay.
The bollocks
5
that
minutes ago, you were saying how good Ricky Stewart was for bringing this team of nobodies up to what they are. Now you're calling them arsey? Take
you've
it aside.
you've seen half the tries that they've scored this season. That is more ass than class right there.
Oh, that one's more arse than class, but you can't sit there and go, Ricky Stewart's brought this team up from nothing to, something, and then go, it's more arse than class. It's
Of
one or
course
the
you
other.
can. Oh, so you can't be good and score some arsey tries?
No,
Apparently
not
not.
the same thing.
How many have you had? You need to cut yourself off.
Rock my balls, shush. This is game 3. I haven't even drunk as much as you.
Michelle
I'm not
needs to
eating
cut herself off from the
much.
bar.
Mm.
18 points to 12. Oh, wait. Ashley Klein has just come and protested in front of Sanders and
He's
said,
just
no.
stopped him.
Oh, there we go. Try confirm now.
Look at that Roosters fan laughing his ass off in the background.
They were waiting for the try to be confirmed, and there it is now, finally.
Oh, it's finally confirmed. Oh, now you've interrupted me. Can I kick it? Is that all right?
Ashley Klein got
Oh,
right up in his
God.
face there. It was hilarious.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately for me, I had Hudson Young and Tupou linked. That's converted from Sanders. It's 18 points to 14. 20 minutes left to play.
Look at that bend on it. Holy Jesus. All right, rock my balls. I swear to God, I thought you liked me. And then every time you come in into the chat, you're just giving me grief. Like, seriously, what do I do? What do I do?
What did he say?
Oh, I don't know.
Ah.
Something about lowering my voice. Apparently, I'm not allowed to
Oh,
be
lower
loud
your
and
voice.
passionate. Apparently, it's not ladylike. I'm just reading into this, but whatever.
Back underway. So
somebody-
18 points to 14. Still 20 minutes left to play. An eternity left into this game.
I'm not getting that wasted. I'm in a good mood. I've had a multi come off. I'm $150 up. I'm having a whiskey. I'm in a good headspace right now. A storm aren't playing. People aren't pissing me off in the chat room. I'm having fun.
Up over halfway now goes Owen Paddy. Tackle 4. Raiders with some momentum now. 4 points behind. Hosking. Good. Strong carry. 5th and last for the Raiders. Down the short side they stay for Sanders. Puts it high. Contestable ball. Nwanga bobbles it, spills it. Has he knocked it on? Yes, says Ashley Klein. He gets a pat on the ass from Tarpany, the cheeky bugger. And
Did you see that ass bobble then? My goodness.
and this is Nwanga weakness, the high ball. He's dragged that one back in towards himself. That is a knock on.
Did you see that bum bobble when they tapped him?
When he
My
got whacked from
goodness.
Tarpany. Tarpany, the
Goodness
cheeky.
me. He's almost
Honestly.
he's almost got an athletically sized buttocks as Tedesco there. Goodness
Scrum down.
me.
Raiders break to the left. Here's Sebastian Chris. 10 meters out. 18 and a
Sebastian
half
Chris,
left
you
to
can score
play.
one.
Papali'i used as a decoy. Here's Hosking at the back. Stands in the tackle. He's brought to ground now. Played 2. Just to the left of the post. Raiders on the front foot here, but behind on the scoreboard still. Tarpany backs into the defense. Tarpany should honestly just run forward more. He takes time to slow down and reverse into contact. Here's Ethan Strange. Need him for my multi. 5 meters out. Play 4. Back into midfield they head. Hosking onto Papali'i. Can't get the arms free. Big Papa's brought down 5th and last. Ready to go left? No. Short side they go. Grab a kick in behind the line. Tarpany scores. The Raiders are about to take the lead.
He's not in my multi. What the hell?
17 and a half minutes left to play. And the Raiders are about to take the lead. A try right beside the post. Owen Paddy again orchestrating it. The little grubber kick in behind the line. And Tarpany on the spot.
This is the most ridiculous multi I've ever had in my life.
Still 17 minutes left to play. Try confirmed. But the Raiders are about to take the lead. Ricky's up and about. He's loving it. Like, yes, I believe.
Off my ridiculous multi.
I've believed in these boys. Oh, they've got their shirts off in the crowd, the Raiders supporters. Well, that's not going to help their image whatsoever.
Put them back on. Put them back on. Bailey, oh my God. Bailey Smith to get 30 or more disposals. He's already at 13. That's insane.
Ethan Sanders from right beside the post to give the Raiders the lead.
Totally tough.
With 16 minutes to play. Over it goes. Ricky's Green Goblins. They just keep finding a way. Some of the arsiest plays you'll ever see in your life. But still, Ricky has got these boys believing. And they don't stop believing.
What was I saw John Michael, he wanted to make a controversial comment. Did I miss it while I was talking about AFL with a mate?
Back underway, 16 minutes to play. Raiders take the kickoff. And from the back fence, here's Big Red. Corey Horsburgh brings it outside the 10. And he goes to ground. 2 points the difference. The Roosters, though, on the back foot. Raiders with all the momentum.
Manuel Snow, I'm going to go yes. Go Scotty Pippen.
Up to the 30. Good strong carry here from for the Raiders. Front football. Hosking into contact. Taken down. Big Red for his second carry of this set. 5th and last now, Raiders. 40 out from their own line. Staying on the short side. They're going to have a run here, the Raiders. Down the short side. And space! Weeks is in open space. Puts the kick in field. It's going to sit up for Savage. No, it's over the top. And I think it was Weeks who was leading the chase. Tedesco saves the day. An awkward bounce. And it was Kyo Weeks. Australia 1995. Kyo Weeks was right there. And the ball bounces over his head. Good Lord. The speed of this team. As the Roosters go short here with the goal line dropout. Contestable. And it falls for Weeks. The Raiders have got it. Big Red, Corey Horsburgh in midfield. 14 and a half left to play. The Raiders are finishing strong. Strange.
Don't do dumb shit.
Inside for Timoko. Timoko. 10 out from the line. Play 3. They go left. Back in front of the post. Tarpany. Short ball for Hosking. Hosking can't break through. 2 tackles left. Numbers to the left. Oh, but the pass is in behind. Going back to collect it is Tamale. Tamale gets away from one, but they've lost some meters here, the Raiders. Fifth and last, 20 out. Sanders puts the kick up. It's going to land about 10 out from the line. Batted back by the Raiders. Still fifth and last. Big Red with the grubber kick through. And Tedesco takes it. 13 and a half to play. Penalty now to the Roosters. Oh, that's a huge penalty.
Not happy. Ricky.
Huge penalty.
Unhappy. Rock my balls. I don't know what you want me to do. Dan ignores me at the best of times, so...
Yeah, and Jesus Christ, guys, it's almost like there's an exciting game happening in front of us. Like,
also,
good Lord.
I'm going to disagree with you there, John Michael. I think the welcome to country is great. Wait, why not? Why not acknowledge
40 out
country
from
that
their
we're
own
on?
line here, the Roosters. 12
Is
minutes,
that another
44 to
single from
play.
Matt Falcon?
Zavala
Am I-
hands
am
it
I
off on the
right?
inside. And here come the Roosters now. Up over halfway. Blow play the ball
Yes!
into midfield.
That's a
Stanton Smith to Tedesco. Numbers to the left. Teddy cuts back in field. He's brought down by Timoko. 30 out from the line. The Roosters with 12 to play. Heading across field is Billy Smith. He's lined up and brought down. 20 from the line here. Fifth and last. Big play, this one. Stanton Smith puts the kick in behind. It's going to sit up in the end goal. Raiders should get back into the field of play. They don't. Going to be a goal line drop. Penalty. Who's got the penalty?
We do? I mean, we as in the Roosters?
I don't think anybody's got the penalty. I think Ashley Klein just blew the absolute bollocks off the whistle to make sure it was heard.
Excellent, Matt Colgan. Excellent. I'm keeping an eye on it in the background.
Goal line dropout. Heel fries. Yes, if I'm awake, we will be doing live the Formula One race as Raiders go long with the restart. And here comes Blake Steep now, 30 out.
Yeah, why risk it? Why risk it?
Sandon
You go
Smith.
short.
On it goes for
Roosters
Collins.
got a chance to get it back.
Lindsay Collins on play two. Scrappy play the ball. Straight up the middle. And they've lost the ball. The Roosters with another mistake. Oh, that's a monster error.
Yeah. John, we're going to have to agree to disagree on that one because that's not the point of Welcome to Country.
20 points to 18. The Raiders with the lead. 10 minutes left to play.
Not drunk,
Whoa.
I'm just happy.
Too many mistakes from the Roosters. As Seb Chris now brings it out to the 20. They've only got themselves to blame here, the Rooster. More us than class from the Rooster. More us than class once again from the Raider, but Rooster with only themselves to play.
Storms.
10 minutes left, 2 points the difference. Big Red, Corey Horsburgh, outside the 40.
Oh, don't get him started on BKR. It's been a massive day of streaming.
Does
though.
Jason even know who that is? I wouldn't have thought so.
Probably not.
Down the short side, Timoko steps back in field. He's wrapped up, brought down. Fifth and last, just inside Roosters territory. Time running out for the Roosters. Sanders puts this kick high into the corner. Tupou's under it. Takes it and heads back to the 20. The good kick chase there. They're all up in a line. A green wall. 20 out from their own line here, the Roosters. Billy Smith. Taken down.
Yes.
Oh, Wayne Stretch, you need weeks for your multi. That must have been painful, that last play. Honestly. The ball bouncing over the top of his head. And the Roosters just so flat-footed here. Tedesco. Up to halfway. No, he doesn't quite get there. Fifth and last now. The Roosters are going nowhere. They've run out of options. Big kick needed
I'll
here.
tell you in a private message,
Zavala.
Jace.
Zavala puts it high, skews it off the side of the boot. It's taken by Nwanganitawase. Batted back by the Raiders, and they're in possession. Here's Weeks. And Weeks is 30 metres out from the line. At their own line, that is. Back into midfield. It's a 0 tackle. The knock-on called against Zavala. Raiders in the box seat. Jeez. Could the Raiders possibly have another golden point game? It couldn't possibly happen, could it? A penalty late in the contest. Roosters with a penalty goal to send us to golden point. Carpany taken down 40 out from the line here. Play 4. Big Red
I don't know who that
heads
is,
across
Rob.
field. Taken 30 out from the line. 5th and last.
It's sure.
Down the short side. Sanders puts the kick up. Contestable ball. Nwanganitawase takes it. 10 metres out from their own line. Roosters back in possession, but looking really flat-footed. Australia 1995 says, everyone, please pray for Kaio.
Hair?
Kaio. He needs him for his multi.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Kaio Weeks.
Max shot, yeah, look. You nailed
God.
it, basically. So, yeah.
Blake Steep taken on the 5th and last. Down the short side, they stay for Zavala. Zavala puts it high.
I don't know who TJ
Kick chase pressure on Weeks. Weeks gets away from the tackle. Weeks heads to the short side. He's in open space. Here goes Weeks. He's only got one to beat. The double pump back inside. And Ethan Strange gets a tick off my multi. And the Raiders have won. The Raiders have won again. You can't believe it. This team just keeps on winning. A wooden spoon roster on paper, and they just keep on winning.
Wow.
The kick return, Weeks didn't go on his own. He fed Ethan Strange. That's a 3rd tick off my multi. With 6 minutes to go, I wonder what they're offering me for a cash out.
Who's in my other multi? I've got no idea. I literally have no idea.
The Raiders.
Who's in my other multis? Oh, not him. I got
Oh,
Chris. I got
cash-
Sebastian, Chris, and Robert Toya. So that
Cash out
multi's got
suspended
two.
because we're in the last 6 minutes, of course.
Yep.
Okay, so I need who do I need there? Sebastian Chris or or Sandon Smith. That's who I need.
Wait, I thought Liam Ryan got a goal called Matt Colkin. He's not showing up on my multi, so was it a behind? Tell you what. Harley Reid. Well, Harley Reid's on 0. Lawson Humphreys, you need to get a few more disposals, mate. Do a freestyle rap. That's not happening.
26 points to 18. 5 minutes left to play. Oh, there's even more shirts off now in the crowd for the Raiders supporters.
Okay, seriously, those Raiders supporters need to keep their goddamn shirts on. No one needs to see that. No
This
one
is obviously
needs to
a
see that.
thing. This is obviously a thing with Raiders supporters.
Well, it probably shouldn't be a thing.
Roosters go short with the restart, and they have the ball. Angus Crichton's got it. The referee calls a knock-on. Ashley Klein calls the knock-on. They will challenge this. Surely they have to. And they do. Oh, I can't believe we've got another 3-legger. It's funny because it was...
Of course you do, Curtis.
It was Sebastian Chris who let me down last time too, remember?
Well,
When I had 3 out of 4 legs.
Chris has let me down this time, so bugger him, not putting him in any more multis.
Well, there's still
Stuffing.
5 minutes left to play. There's still 5 minutes left.
Who are the Unicorn supporters? Are you talking about Broncos supporters or are you talking about Celtic supporters? And the only reason I say Celtic supporters because Kristaps Porzingis is referred to as the Unicorn.
Successful challenge here for the Roosters.
Because I am a very much a no, not down to earth. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm a realist Broncos supporter, if that's where you're going with that one, rock my balls. I didn't even pick the Broncos last night. Dan did. I didn't.
Successful challenge. And the Roosters will retain possession. UFC, I very much doubt that your shirt was even on at any point throughout this contest, let alone it being off now.
Well, they can't spell off, so, how do you even know?
5 minutes left to play here. 8 points the difference. Tackle 2 here for the Roosters. Savala, on it goes. And breaking through the first tackle. Blake Steep. 20 out from the line here. Play 3. Back into midfield. 6 again. Radley pops the pass up here. And Fekete driven backwards. 10 out from the line, though. Left of the post. Full set of 6. Sandon Smith out the back for Savala. Tedesco. Cut out pass for Toya. Toya cuts back in field, but he's brought down.
Oh, Toya.
5 out from the line. Back into midfield they go. And here is the Roosters now. Cut out pass for Tupou. Tupou, put the head down, mate, and go for the corner. He didn't back himself. Still tackles up the sleeve, though, I suppose. The pass, the tunnel ball through the legs from Angus Crichton. Lucky that Billy Smith was expecting that. Well, that could have been catastrophic. Radley onto Savala. Numbers to the right for the Roosters. Tedesco gets on the outside. Gives it to Wong. Wong's brought down. Tackle 5 now for the Roosters. This is it. They've got to score off this play. Savala puts a shocking kick up, and it's a 7 tackler for the Raiders. Shocking. Xavier Savage takes the high ball, gets the 7 tackle set.
Scott Wood, I think you're thinking of the Knicks.
And we've got time off. Who's off for a HIA? Someone's off for a HIA. No, play on. No, nobody. Play on. Ashley Klein just blew the whistle for some reason. I think he wanted a break. There's only 3 minutes to go, Ashley. Harden up. 3 minutes left to play. 8 points the difference. Company up the middle. Backs into the defense again. And he's knocked on his back here. Tackle 4. 30 out from the line. Horsburgh takes it to the 20. 5th and last. They go short side. Sanders onto Young. Keeps it alive for Strange, who spills it. And the Roosters will get the ball. 8 points the difference, though. 2.5 to play. They've got to score a breakaway try, basically. Two and a half left to play. Expansive from the Roosters now, spreading it left. The cutout pass puts Tupou into space, but he fires it back inside. Not backing himself again. Such is the pace of the Raiders' backline. Well, that's what it is. It's the pace of the Raiders' backline. Tupou's just not backing himself for speed.
Tupou's really not been on his game tonight.
It's the Raiders' pace. They're the fastest backline in the competition. He's not backing himself because he knows he can't do it.
I mean, take him on. Who cares if you get tackled? At least you're taking them on. You're not actually bitching out about it. Jesus
Angus
Christ.
Crichton inside the 30. Oh, and a big don't argue there from Angus Crichton. Putting the ball high now. Sandon Smith. Weeks spills it forward. Is it 6 again? It is. Roosters with numbers out to the right. They've got to get it there. 2-on-1. Toya's brought down with an ankle tap, a try saver. He gets up and goes again, and Toya scores. Game on. There's a minute to play. They should actually knock back the conversion here. They should go straight back and take the kickoff.
Kick my camera around. Toya's in my multi. That works for me.
Robert Toya scores. 1 minute to play.
I've also got Sebastian Chris in my multi, so yeah, probably doesn't work in general. Rock my balls. Was it you that was just asking about my curry soup? It's not a curry soup. It is a duck red Thai curry pie. And oh boy, I got that lined up for straight after this game.
Genitalia, ahoy, mate. Yes, it's been a great Sunday. Fantastic Sunday. I mean, it's a shame about this result, but I mean, overall, it's been pretty good. But the Raiders are just wasting everybody's time being in the 8 anyway, if they do end up making it.
Where's James in the leaderboard ladder on the NRL wasted?
Oh, wait a minute. This try's not been confirmed yet. This try's not been confirmed. Come on, give it. Send us into a grandstand finish.
Is he going to run in front of the kick again?
Yep. Okay. He's been given the all clear. Try confirmed. 1 minute left to play. Smith converts. And it's 26 points to 22.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, 26-24, sorry. 26-24. 1 minute left to play. Can they get themselves in 2-point drop goal? 2-point drop goal range. Rock my balls. Don't turn the stream off. Let it go for another 2 more hours. What would he talk about for 2 hours?
NBA.
Well, Michelle
NBA.
would find something.
No, we're gonna watch the AFL. We're gonna watch the
Are we just?
We're gonna watch the ridiculous multi that I've got on the 20,000 leg multi that I've got on the AFL game right now.
Raiders get us back underway. 1 minute left to play. A full set of 6 here for the Roosters to try and steal this one. They've nearly cocked it up from the kickoff. Unbelievable. Inside the last minute, this is it. This last set of 6, the game is on the line. Angus Crichton, caught in midfield. Tackle 2, 46 seconds to go.
You can wait.
2 points the difference. Bradley out the back to Savala. Tedesco for Toya. Toya gets 1-on-1 and almost goes straight through. He falls as he breaks the line. 30 seconds to go. 3 tackles left.
Come on.
They're 40 out from their own line. The Roosters have lost it. And the Raiders have won. Ricky is pumped up on the sideline. Victor Radley drops it cold. And the Raiders have won. They just keep winning. The worst roster on paper in the entire competition, and they just keep finding ways to win. Absolute dead set certain wooden spooners on paper. But these guys are fighting and defying the odds and taking their shirts off all over the place.
God, well, they should really put their shirts back on. Oh, God.
26-24. They're second on the ladder with 2 buys in hand, by the way. They have got buys in hand over those ahead of them. Well, the only team ahead of them is the Bulldogs. And they've done it again. Ricky's Green Goblins. They just keep finding ways to win. And I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to give credit where credit is due, and you've got to give it to them. They just keep finding ways to win. Wasted World of Sports. Not another bloody wrestling show tomorrow night at 6:30 live right here on YouTube, on Twitch, and we'll be back on TikTok, by the way. We'll be back on TikTok tomorrow night. So we've got to be very careful that we don't get banned again. But before that, okay, I feel like they talked me into doing the Formula One tonight. But we'll have to wait and see for that. It's only 8:10. I can, you know, if you don't drag me into this nonsense, I can go and have a nap and be up for the Formula One.
Keep it
So-
going. Let's go into this nonsense. Wait, I'm completely.
Aussie
James,
says,
is
F
your
the
name
woke talk.
actually- James, your name isn't Jason because you're not. If your name's Jason, then yes, you're in 12th. We have 121 people in this tipping comp. That's amazing. I love it. I'm sitting at number 22. Just saying.
Yep. Where's UFC? 90 something, I believe.
Who cares? Gamer Mel seems to be in here twice, and she's sitting at 121. And also,
I see what she's doing. I see what Gamer Mel's up to.
she's sitting at 121 and also number 21. So she's doing real well there. I'm at 22. Where are you, Daniel?
30 something.
Wasted
was.
Sports, you're at 32.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Oh, the knee crumbler. Thank you very much. You want some
Honestly-
salad dressing? A $2, $2 New Zealand dollar super chat for some salad dressing to go with that salad from earlier. Cheers, knee
Thank you,
crumbler.
Thank you, knee crumbler.
Oh,
know,
Gamer Mel,
honestly,
it logged Gamer Mel out of the best one, and she can't log back in, so she had to start a new one.
Gotcha. James, I literally couldn't think if your name was Jason or James for a second there. So if you're
Oh, Panther, ahoy!
yes, you are at 12th. Who's number one?
Oh,
Terry
Panther, you've got a very
W.
big fan in the chat room.
Terry
Over on the
W.
Twitch chat, Jex fan 123
Hey, there's
absolutely
your
loves the
Panther.
old Panther.
We're having a bit old time there. You're loving it. Terry W, you're killing it in the Wasted World of Sports tipping comp. Wayne, the old Panther, you've dropped a couple. That's all right. So what are we on? 61 / what am I on? So only like 6 points behind the leaders. It's a couple of good rounds. I could be in this still. Anyway,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're only
whatever.
at the halfway mark.
we are only at the halfway.
Yeah.
I haven't even really been caring. I've just been putting my tips on based on whatever.
Oh, we
But,
can't we can't win anyway. Like my only
oh, I
goal
know we
is
can't win anyway.
my only
It's
goal
still
is to
playing
finish
a
ahead of
pride.
UFC. If I finish ahead of
It's still playing
UFC,
a
mission
pride.
accomplished.
Rock
Honestly,
balls, are you in
UFC
the,
talks so oh god.
tipping comp?
UFC talks so much bollocks in the lead up to this season that all I care about is defeating him. If I finish ahead of him, mission
Yes.
accomplished.
You know what? Bailey Smith has already got 23 disposals. Not even half time yet. That's insane. Why aren't you in the tipping comp, Rock My Balls? Come on, back it up.
Haha.
Back up the talk, man. What the hell? Okay, I said that the Cats would flog the Wiggles, but it's 19 points. It's not really that far.
Wait, the Wiggles?
The Wiggles.
Oh, Wiggles. Okay. I thought you said the
West
Wiggles.
Coast Eagles. The Wiggles.
Nah, I gotcha.
So
I gotcha.
my ex goes for the Wiggles, so I'm like, die. I don't know. You're gonna put the game on. You're gonna put the Wiggles on, the Cats on.
No,
'Cause
I'm
that's what
leaving.
I'm doing right now. Oh, you're leaving. Okay. We're not even gonna follow up. He's not even gonna watch a little bit of it. How rude.
Nope.
Nope.
Whoops.
How
What have I
rude.
just put on? No, I don't want to watch that. For the love of Christ, I don't want to watch that. A Minecraft movie I've just accidentally put on. I'll be right.
Movie, my lord. Yeah, John Michael. The Swans played like they were in a grand final. They had a terrible game. Awful.
Is it on? Is this on Channel 7 or?
No, it'll probably be on KO.
Oh,
because it's Victorian and WA teams, so
Oh, so they don't
Charles
care.
and South East Queensland
Yeah.
won't give a shit.
Can't say as I blame them.
I better get up. I better get up and have a look. I don't want to look at the cheese anymore. Stuff you cheese.
Can't say as that I blame them for that one.
Tedesco has
Okay,
the biggest
so-
grin on his face.
All right, so we do have West Coast in July. Okay, quarter two. Oh, good Lord. We're only in the second quarter. You honestly want me to do this?
Yeah,
Good Lord.
absolutely.
I would get no sleep before the Formula One.
And remember, half time's like half an hour.
Oh, my
But yeah,
goodness.
let's do it. Let's do it. And remember, you don't have a day job like the rest of us, so get the fuck over it and just do the stream.
Are you streaming tomorrow or?
No, I'm working 9 to 5, mate.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna get my hair done.
Oh, jeez. A woman's work is never done. Well, I'm streaming the Formula One, and then we're doing not another bloody wrestling show tomorrow night.
A woman's work is never done. I got my hair getting done tomorrow night. I'm playing basketball on Tuesday night, and I got my nails getting
Well, that's
done on
not work.
Wednesday. So
Do not even try and pretend that basketball is work. That's recreational time.
I didn't say it was work.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did. You listed it. You said a woman's work is never done, and then you listed that as part of the list.
It's part of my list. It's my work. I'm very excited. I like playing basketball. It's good fun.
You absolutely. Don't worry. She's very, very wasted. Oh, here's a goal. The Weagles.
Who's got a goal?
I don't know. Some blonde-haired, long-haired guy with a band across his head.
Yes, he's a tick off my multi.
And I think he plays for the Eagles, judging by the
He
jersey.
does. He does.
But I'll tell
play
you
for the
what.
Eagles, and that is
Now there. That's the Eagles jersey I remember. I don't know what this monstrosity is that they're actually wearing, but in the cutaway, that's the Eagles jersey that I know.
Harley Reid is to the Eagles what Galvin is to the Bulldogs.
A ringer.
No.
An unneeded ringer. Gotcha.
No, he's not a ringer.
Well, where you said, what is Galvin then?
Galvin, he's like the savior. Is he the savior of the Bulldogs? Or
The Bulldogs are on the top of the
savior?
table already. I
So
don't need a
who's the
savior. Gus was the savior of the Bulldogs.
Well,
They're the top of the-
Harley Reid's-
They're the top of the table. They don't need a savior.
Okay, well, I don't know. Shit. Ugh.
What the hell are you on about?
Stengels is
So
played for
is he
Geelong.
somebody who came across like halfway through the season or something from another team?
No, because Harley Reid was like, Harley Reid was their draft pick savior. So Harley Reid was like,
Well, I am really struggling with this
Thank
connection
you.
to Galvin.
I don't know, because they don't have the same type of thing in the NRL that they have in like the AFL and like the NBA and stuff. So I don't know. Harley Reid is to the Eagles as to, I don't know, who's the savior of a team in the NRL? Cleary? But Cleary actually lives up to the expectation. Harley Reid hasn't. Oh, don't. Fuck, I thought he shanked that. Good Lord.
Is anybody else as lost as I am with the, or is it just
No, tell me, in NRL teams, who is a savior player? Who's been signed as the player to save that team?
Jerome Luai to the Tigers.
No, because Harley Reid's too green. He's not a Jerome Luai. He was a new player. He was a draft pick to the Wiggles to make them be good again.
Okay,
if
so
Jerome
a
Luai was
rookie.
fresh
A
out of
rookie. It has to be a rookie signed to a club
Mm.
with the purpose or the idea, whether it works or not, of turning the club around.
Metcalf.
Metcalf's not a rookie. He played for years at the Sharks.
Yeah, I need a rookie.
You need a rookie. Geez, I don't know.
Well, that's it. You can't describe it. I could give you several examples in the NBA, but you don't follow the NBA, so that would literally be a waste of time.
No, Scott. She needs a rookie. She needs a rookie. Got to be a rookie.
Okay.
Rookie player.
Munster is the all-time NRL hot wind blower. I will argue with you till the day you die, rock my balls, because Munster can get in the bin.
She just doesn't like him because he's good. That's all.
Nah, wasn't Steph Curry either. Rock my balls, it wasn't Steph Curry either. He wasn't a rookie that was signed to Golden State to save them. So SGA maybe. SGA, Shy was a rookie to save him. LaMelo was a rookie to save him. It didn't actually follow through. So that could be, akin to Harley Reid. Zion, also a rookie, didn't save his team. So, we got another goal here to the West Coast Eagles. Goodness me, I thought Geelong would be absolutely hammering them by now, but West Coast seem to be one of those teams that just play up against Geelong for some reason. Nah, Russell Westbrook did what he was meant to do. He's not a rookie that didn't come in and didn't and failed. And you can't use Jason Tatum either because he's a rookie that came in and did what he was supposed to do. Same with Jaylen Brown. That is. Because there's several Jaylens in the NBA. Nah, LaFlop. It wasn't LaFlop. I don't know. I can't think of anyone right now. But Harley Reid was like the savior for the Wiggles, and he hasn't really delivered. Luka? Wait, is Luka Serbian, or are you thinking of Doncic? No, not Doncic, because that is Luka. Oh my god. What's his name with the horses? Oh my god, I'm having Gru. He looks like old mate Gru from Despicable Me. The Minions and everything. Oh my god, I can't think of his name. Nikola Jokic. Are you thinking of Nikola Jokic? Or are you thinking of Luka? Riley Dunn, ahoy! Welcome. You can't say yes, rock my balls, because I asked you, are you thinking of Luka or Nikola Jokic? Oh, okay. Anybody who is out there listening and enjoying whatever bollocks we're talking right now or have spoken about in the last couple of hours, give the old like button a spank on YouTube because the like button likes it. Just give him a spank. Give it an old like. Is there only 3 left in the chat? Is that how quickly we lost everybody? We went from the end of the Roosters game to the AFL, and that's how quickly we lost everybody.
Well, I mean, the actual topic of the stream is over, in fairness. So
true. This is true.
If you really, if you really desperately enough want to do this, what we need to do at halftime is end this and set up one that is specifically labeled AFL.
Yeah, but we can't do a full game because, it clashes. Ah, you missed it.
Well, it wouldn't be a full game. It'd be
No,
half
I
of
know,
this one.
I know. But,
I'm just saying,
there's my boy.
if you really, really, really desperately wanted to do this one, is what I'm saying, it's not going to get anybody in unless this ends and we start
Well,
one that specifically is labeled AFL, is what I'm saying.
I thought Geelong would be absolutely spanking them right now because Geelong are at like 5th.
That's got
and West
nothing
Coast
to
are
do
like
with what I'm
17th.
referring to.
Yeah, but still, it's all good. Yeah, we do. Rock my balls, we try to. But yeah. We just kind of changed the channel and kept going after
Well, in all honesty, like tonight was 3 games back to back to back. There was no time in between games to do such a thing.
this. It was
So,
nothing.
Yeah, a Thursday night, you can do that. A Friday night, you could sort of do that at the end of the second game, but there's really no time between games in the NRL to do that.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm not fussed if we keep going on this game or not. I just thought it'd be fun.
Jesus, that's a horrible miss.
Legs on it. And
No, it could be fun, and
Oh
look,
my god, he shanked it. He
she's not listening.
missed everything.
She's not listening to a word I say. She's reached that point.
Sorry, what'd you say?
No, I was going to say it could be fun, but I'm saying for it to make any sense or have any impact whatsoever, we would need to set it up as a specific AFL stream. It's
I know, right? Sharks fans.
It's kind of
yeah, no,
pointless
look,
just standing around
Yeah,
here
look.
at the end of an NRL stream to do it. Is what I'm saying.
I agree.
I'm
I
willing
agree,
to.
but
I'm willing to
it's
stay up.
It is so tough because my Cats clash obviously with so many NRL games. Yeah, so but that's all right. We'll get there. We will get there. I think
The clash has got
Jason and
nothing
I
to
need
do with
call
this.
an AFL game because Jason knows AFL.
The clash has got nothing to do with this one. Why is she not listening to me, people?
I am listening to you, but I'm just saying there's still a clash. I'd like to do the whole game.
But we're
I
not
get what
talking
you're
about a whole game.
saying.
We're talking specifically about this one. Uraf says AFL streams are like ghost towns in the 4th century. No one is alive.
Hey, Urav, when we're back off our TikTok ban, they love the AFL. TikTok loves the AFL. They're always asking for AFL streams. Boof, what are you doing? All right, I need to go sort my dog out, so I'm going to go anyway.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going to go eat my cheeseburger. I've got a leftover
go eat my
cheeseburger
pie.
from earlier.
I'm going to eat my pie.
You all heard
My
it.
red duck.
You all heard it in the chat room. I tried. I offered. I was going to do the rest of this game. You all heard it.
All right, well, you know what? It's a minute till half time. And you know what? The AFL has a massive half time. So we could go right now and we can come back in 10 minutes and we can do the rest of this game.
10 minutes is not massive. That's less than the footy.
20 minutes then.
You're just
Seriously,
making
the
it.
AFL
You're
has
just
got a
making it up as you
huge
go
half
along
time.
now.
All
You're
right.
just making it up as
AFL's
you
got
go.
a huge half time. Let's come back in 15 minutes and see where we're at. Let's
All
leave
right.
this open and we'll come back in 15 minutes. All right?
We may or may not be back, AFL fans. I mean, there'll be no scoreboard or fancy stuff like that, but we may be back.
We'll be back in 15 minutes.